Good morning, everybody. You know me, Big Rich from Ohio Fish Rescue. We're sitting here, and you know what? I started looking at this, and I can see, my blind butt can see the paddlefish. See that long black thing? That's down at the very bottom of the pond, and you can see them. There's another one right there. Let me zoom in a little bit. Can you see the black right in the middle of the pond? Right there is one. They're still moving, but they're moving at the bottom of the water, so we can start seeing the paddlefish from above now. So the water is getting clearer. And in the process, see all the green around the edges on the shelf right here? Look, it's the most algae grown, time of the season. We get all this long-haired string algae, and I leave it in the pond here, or I'm sorry, the river here, so that it eats up all the nitrates and stuff like that, and we have less algae out there, So, but, it is starting to clear up. Oh, there's another, you can see another paddlefish. Oh, Jerry's going to go feed. Morning, Jerry. There we go. They don't seem to be as hungry as normal.
About 3 hours ago I got them.
Ah, that's right. Morning for me. When I work nights, I get off at 7 in the morning, and I get to bed, by 7:30 I'm done changing over to the new nurse, and then it takes me a little bit to fall asleep, so I sleep from 8 until noon every day. So I get up at noon. It's it's morning to me. Good morning, everybody. Working that night shift, but you got to do it. Well, that's a good idea. Keep working with them. And he's saying instead of throwing all the food all the way out in the middle, he's trying to throw the food right here by the edge, so that when somebody walks up to this edge of the pond, all the fish gather up because they know they're getting food and they'll come over. Which is a good idea. That'll be a neat little thing. Go stand by the pond and all the fish will come over to you. You can see on the grass when I cut it, it was so tall that now I've got like dead hay all over the yard. I can't wait to get the other side mowed when it dries out enough over there. I haven't done nothing to that pond yet this summer. And, right next to that bamboo plant right there, I'd still need to build that waterfall. I mean, the liner's there, and I just got to build it, put the rocks in it. But we'll get it done this summer. I can't wait till, I guess Sunday is the last day it's going to be cold at night down into the 40s. So Sunday, we're moving all the plants out here. Or Saturday night's the last night below 50. So all of our plants can come out here and go in this river come Sunday. And I can't wait. Okay, look at this. I forgot to start videoing, but we've been carrying plants out. Yes, yes, yes. It's time for them to come out for the summer. Yeah, we're going to fill all this in here. It's going to look nice. Back to work. And look who showed up here. Reaper's back. And he's got some fish. Okay, this looks really dirty, but all it is out here in the sun, so that's all algae.
Yeah. Like on the side right there.
Yeah, you can pick up a bucket of water and it's crystal clear.
You can see the fish. You wouldn't be able to see the fish if it was murky.
So he's got 2 koi that's going to go in here for quarantine, because these just came yesterday too. So we're going to quarantine them all together at the same time. So take off this cover here and the netting, and we can put them right in there. And then the other tub, I told you where we got to go inside with that. And wait till you see these fish. You can see it on his video and mine. So, yep, we got the lawnmower out. We got to put it away now. All right, this first one is
both of them.
Oh, you got both of them in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's only 2, so. Oops, sorry, Jerry. All right.
There's so many old men around this place, huh? You keep tripping over them. I see the white one. What's the other one? A dark one or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, dark black with a little bit of red. He's right next to him.
Orange face.
Yeah.
Orange
I see a
face.
little orange dot.
Yeah, he's, but he's
Okay.
dark.
That other one looks like a clown parade.
Yeah.
So now we got some other fish. We need the tub. I don't know how we're going to do this. We got to acclimate them to our water now. Okay, we're done acclimating these guys, but we have to move this barramundi right here out of there first. Reef's going to catch them. There you go. Oh, you got to pull the handle sideways.
I'm gonna let him go. I knew it.
Dude, you catch them. You got them. If you got them against the window, you have to come sideways with this handle, not towards you. Come on over there, buddy. Come on. There he goes. Yeah, if you can get his nose past there, he can get that right out.
Come on, buddy. Yeah.
All right, you got him again. Turn it down. There you go. Watch out, Jerry. Oh. It's on this side of that I-beam as a hole. Did you get in?
Yeah, right in. He's right there.
Okay. There's a barramundi in the 4400 now. He scratched his back going in the tank, but that's okay. He'll heal from that pretty quickly. Now you don't look so big.
No, he don't, does it? Now he's in with these guys.
All right, let's go get the other one. So I bring Reap out here, and he's like, plants. So we're going to start putting all the water plants here that can go down in the river. They're all spread out all over through here. And he's going to decide which plant can sit in the water and take, being submerged in 2 inches, 3 inches of water, as opposed to ones that can't. And this is all the dead stuff that I clipped off of them so far. There's 2 more that can go in the river.
All 3.
Yeah. Oh, there's 3 of them there?
Yeah.
We might as well cut them back and just leave a couple main leaves on it.
Yep.
Oh, and then all this pothos here can go in the river.
We have to do what we did 2 years ago.
Pretty much snip them all.
We got to transplant. Look at the size of that bulb. You can see the whole pot is bulging. It's going to split here by the end of the year.
I've got,
easy.
Over there, I've got 2 big tubs full of dirt for this purpose.
Yeah. But yeah, some of these are, look at how big this one is, They're starting to deform the pots, and they'll split.
Okay, well, we have over here on the grass a pile on a tarp of rocks we can put in the bottom of it, and then put soil in above that and separate these into more plants.
Look at the size of that bulb, but it's not growing because it needs to be rerouted, because now the whole thing is out except for these littler ones. You got a big one here, but look at the size of that. And it's growing a second one on top.
When do you want to do this?
No. I'll have to do it by next weekend. I gotta try and get the car fixed. I'm gonna order the part today. So I gotta send you your rent.
Okay, so now we cleared off a bunch of them off the table, and what we got is this. This is what we come up with so far. Symmetrical, larger in the middle, next largest on each end, and then smallest in between. So there's 5 there. Over here we only got 3 because they're bigger plants. The larger one in the middle, and then a smaller one on each side. And we've got to fix and repair the rest of these plants. Them plants had done died. This here, I cut off all this. It was so deadish. I cut off a bunch of that because it was what's this, a wandering Jew or something?
Yeah, it's the same as this one here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
And then this was coming up out of it, so
That's the same as that one.
once this starts growing, you won't see all this ugliness, and it'll just fill this whole pot up. What about this guy here?
That is
That's the one
Indian.
that has those big salmon-colored flowers.
But
Those
does it
are
go in
canna
water or
lilies.
not? Canna lilies. They go in water.
No, they don't.
They
Well,
don't?
No.
if they're sitting in a little bit of water,
Yeah, if it's sitting a little bit
but
and
they
even
can't go in heavy water.
right.
Okay, so these umbrella plants over here, we got to find a place for.
Yeah, and no water for them.
I've got this spot right here where this bird, stand is. Ouch. Let me shut off the camera. Okay, guys, we're not done yet, but I'm going to give you what we got so far. Nice row of plants, easy to water, easy to reach, get right to them all the way down the line. On the table, a plant that died. That's coming out of here. This is coming out of here. We're going to replant this succulent because it got knocked over. This one's going to stay up on the table because they don't need watered at all. Now, we've got these two umbrella bushes I still got to find a place for. And this here is, what was this, a peace lily?
Peace lily.
So we can cut out all the brown out of there, get it out of there, and put that in the river, and that peace lily will grow. Now, this one here, this is crazy. It grew off so long far, and then it bent over. So now I got to put a spike in here and tie these up to the spike in the middle. And I don't know where we're putting that one. It's a monstera plant. And then we have this one, which is the
Parlor palm, or wandering Jew.
Wandering Jew. And what kind of palm?
Parlor palm.
Parlor palm. And then we got a Wandering Jew here we're going to put as a centerpiece on this table for this couch setup. So I don't know where to put these two plants. There's our dilemma, guys. We can't put them over here behind the chair because usually this chair is sticking out like so. Boom.
Full sun right
Don't do
there.
that. Now it's part of the living room set. And then we've got that area right there, but there's too much sun there.
Full sun.
Put this swing over on the thing, and I'll put this in the center of this. There we go. So that's the centerpiece for here. And I don't know how you guys can sit here and not straighten the table. That would kill me. There. So that's all living room setback. Now all these plants here are going down to the river. Every one of these, and here. That's all going in the river. But as we've said, we're going to replant these. So cut them up, make 4 or 5 plants out of them, and pretty much cut them down to the dirt and let them regrow. Start over again this summer. They'll grow quick. They're elephant ears. So this is what we're going to see across here. And still leaves us a walkway. Okay, so another hour later, we have all these in row and good. I like that placement. We got table almost cleared off. Now, we figured out where we're going to put these two umbrella plants. This one and this one. They're going to go on the top steps, basically where the plants are now. Them plants are waiting to be repotted and then going into the river. So once we're done with that, that'll be bare again. We're going to take these two plants and put one on each side of the top step. And that leaves us one plant we don't know what to do with, this monstera. So that's the one I don't know what to do with. We ended up keeping it there and putting this tree here. That's good. Reaper looked it up and said this plant, it will come back, and it loves full sunshine. So we just got to repot all these now and then put them into the river. So it looks like a jungle up here, but then in 3 weeks when the elephant ears start growing and all the others, arrowheads and stuff, this will be a jungle down there for sure.
You got one arrowhead popping up right there.
Yeah, it comes up every year. Okay, we took a break from the pond and doing all the work back there and the plants and stuff. My buddy showed up and he's going to, it's hard for me to see all these little tiny screws and bolts and connectors and all that. I put the manifold on and I put the new carb on, but he's putting all the air box and hoses in where, it's hard for me to see with the bright light. You ain't got to worry about the air box yet. Once you got that rubber boot on that goes to the air box, we're going to try and start it and get it running and tune it right before we put the air box on, because we can spray starting fluid in at this point. So he can see all that in there with the bright light, and then the darkness under that gas tank. It's hard for me to see in that contrast. So he's helped me do that, and it's still my expertise. He's just my hands and eyes. So we're going to get this running and then put the air box on it, put the seat back on it, and it'll be done. And Skylar can come pick it up. It's been here since she moved out, 8 months ago or something? It's a year ago? I don't know how long it's been. But she can finally take it home. Hey guys, look at this. since we moved all the plants, we were able to move the furniture back. And we have a walkway in here. We have, look, all the way up to the pool now. This can be moved back yet, but we have a walkway through here. It's so much nicer. Let me get to the end, and I'll turn around for you. And this is the door going outside, but look. Look how nice that is. We can walk through there now. It was so rough before. Let me open this door. And we'll probably find Jerry out here. Yes, Jerry's out here. This is his station. This is Jerry's station. All right, perfect. So let's go over here. Now we got our guy Don. Look at you go. You ready to work? Here, let me explain to you the situation on this. Every 12-inch pot, we need, see out there, you have gravel on the tarp. Okay, grab the gravel and fill this up like maybe 3 inches deep of gravel, and then fill it up with dirt a few inches. Put the bulb in and put the dirt around the bulb. We want the bulb buried up. See where this is right here? There's a new bulb right here, but see how it's only growing a little bit? It needs to be buried up to like here in dirt. Just the tip of the bulb sticking out. And you've got how many hours left? 4 hours? You've got 6 plants. That should do you just about right. He's a good guy. He works hard. He just got done redoing the weeding that they did yesterday through here and pulled out a bunch more. So, yeah, he's a good guy. He's a hard worker. Okay, I think we got 1 or 2 plants done now. How many we got done, Dan? Or done?
5.
5? Okay, they're all on the bottom. And he's cutting them off because we don't need any leaves on there. We're trying to make them come up out of the middle with dirt with a gravel bottom. So, here's where we're getting the dirt from. There's extra plants. Here's extra plants. We got a few more, ready to go. So,
3 more pots. Go front.
Okay.